Waiting for my kids and my wife. We're going to go somewhere special tonight. Hey, move that over. Can you move that over? That is so annoying. Just slide it over. Just are you too short? Is that what you're telling me? You're short? Hold on. I got it. Okay. Oh. Sitting here with my son, Matt. Hey, bud.
Hi, Dad.
Hey. You're a stud. Hey, did you see the lines we put in his head? Turn. There's some lines. Go to the other side. Look at that. And you know, see, he's got 2 lines. You know why he's got 2 lines? Why do you have 2 lines?
Well, because I'm the second brother.
The second brother?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you are. You're also the second oldest.
Yeah.
Second studliest.
No.
No? That didn't go that way. So, something you don't know about me. I am what's called a 3rd generation radio broadcaster. In other words, I grew up in radio. So, up until from the time I was born, all the way until I was 25, 26, I've been in radio my whole life. Small market radio, doing all kinds of things. I started at the bottom, taking out the trash, and just trying to earn a little money for candy when I was a kid, all the way up to when I finished. I left at operations manager, which is the second position behind the general manager. So I only say that just to kind of give you some reference on where I have been in life, because many people go, we want to know more about you. Okay. Skillet. One word. Skillet. Skillet has a great significance in our life, the life of my wife and I. Both of us happen to love their music. Both of us love that style, and both of us grew up going to their concerts. Matt, shoot that thing. Let me take you back to a time in the late 90s. Well, not even that. Mid-90s. Both in high school. She and I are both in high school. I am working for my, at that time, grandparents' radio station, and I am doing what's called board op and slight production, okay, audio production, making commercials and helping out however I can to make extra cash so that I could pay for my truck, which I had in high school. Responsibilities. It's a good thing. My wife, on the other hand, was going to youth ministry and enjoying her life while going to high school as well. Hey, sweet. Hey. So I got the idea, I'm going to start a Christian rock show on the weekends. And I did it from the time I was about 17 all the way until I was 24. And so from the time that I was 17 to the time I was 24, I had a Christian rock show that I had on a secular radio station. Well, in doing that, you meet all kinds of people and talk to all kinds of people. So the owners of Skillet, the lead singer named John Cooper and his wife Corey Cooper, are the originators of Skillet. And since then, they've gotten awesome talent like Jen Ledger and Seth Morrison, and they're amazing. And they've come a long way. You see, back in the 90s, they used to do, I think, a lot like guys like Mercy Me and all those guys. They did a ton of like Christian festivals, worship concerts, Disciple Nows, youth groups. And so they would do these things. They would do these things for, just for exposure, and I'm sure for the money. And they did a great job. In fact, my wife and I both were probably at the same events multiple times in our small town and just didn't know it. So there it starts, the connection my wife and I both have with Skillet. Now, let's go over here. So we're here, took our kids to eat at a steakhouse. This doesn't happen often, only on special occasions like, Skillet concerts. That's right. So it's the late 90s, and I'm doing my radio show. I had been for a couple of years. We had just had Skillet here for Disciple Now or some sort of Hot Hearts event, and it was a Sunday, and I was doing my radio show. Probably just played a Skillet song, pretty sure, and I get this phone call from this person who says, "Hey, we were listening to your radio station, and we heard there was Christian music like Skillet on there, and we want to say thank you for playing that music." I thought, well, that's appreciative. I appreciate that. So, but who was this person? I'll tell you after we eat. I gotta eat some food real fast. To finish my story, the person calling me was none other than some young lady named Saralyn, now my wife. Of course, we didn't know that. What, was it 2 years before?
Yeah, it was like 2 years before we even met.
Yeah.
Like, face to face.
Yeah. Same city, but we met each other in college. This was like at the end of high school, wasn't it? You were at a different high school than I was. Who'd have thunk it? Who'd have thunk it? That I would talk to my wife on the radio while playing Skillet, and she enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Probably just finished a concert with them at Hot Hearts, and so that's how Skillet brought together me and my wife. Right?
Yeah.
Thank you, Skillet. So, with no further ado, let's go to the Skillet concert. You ready?
Yeah. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
You ready? Yay! Man, that was lackluster, wasn't it? Let's cue the B-roll right now. When she said Skillet, she had to say Skillet. Scout's gonna be like, you'll need to go. Who are we gonna go see? There's the first act, Jen Ledger, right there. Getting ready.
She died, I was 14 years old, and I remember what my mom had said, I cannot be mad at God because He's always good, and I held on to that. A few months later, my dad got remarried. She had 3 kids, we had 3 kids, It was not a match made in heaven, I don't think. World War III started in my house, man. Me and my dad did hateful things to each other for a long, long time. And I felt confused and alone and angry. And I got tired of my dad telling me what a loser I am, and what a failure I am, and what a great disappointment I am, and how I'm never going to be good enough. Wish I'd never been born. I got tired of it. And I was 15 years old, and I was so mad, and I was so angry, I wanted to hurt somebody. And I used to pray at night, God, please, please, God, let this be the night that my verbally abusive father tries to physically abuse me. Because I have been making a plan to hurt him for a long time. Please let this be the night. And I was 15 years old, and I was in my room, and I was broken, and I just said, God, I have never questioned whether you're real. I know you're real, and I believe you created me, but I'm not sure that you're listening. And my mom said that you're good, and I'm not sure that I think you're good either. And if you are listening, I need to know you tonight. Not just like a God who made stuff, but I need to know you tonight like a friend. And I found out at age 15 in my bedroom, alone at night, that Jesus isn't just some guy we read about in a notebook. And Jesus isn't just somebody we sing songs to in some old church building with a bunch of religious people. I found out that Jesus was alive tonight in my room on my bed. And I found out that Jesus was a friend that would never betray me. And even better than that, I found out that Jesus was a Savior that not only would make my life better, he would give me a brand new start.
So it's my kid's first concert, right? Skillet for King and Country, and then Ledger, Gin Ledger. So, what do you think, Sam?
That was nuts. I could feel the thump of it on me, like bouncing off me.
That's right, the concussive force. Hey, what'd y'all think? What'd you think?
It was just
I won't sleep for
It was
a
so
week.
boring. You are so lying.
I won't sleep for a week.
Yeah. Was it what you thought it was going to be, or was it better? Huh? Better? Uh-oh. They got autographs here? Here's Jen Ledger right there. Look at that. There she is. Well, we're out of here. It's been fun. You know, there was a ton of people that signed up for Compassion International, sponsoring kids, and that's a great thing. They each got a new album from each band, I think, that played tonight, and it was great. It's great. So that's always a great cause anyway, helping needy kids. And we're a rich country, so we really are in comparison to everybody. So it's a great thing. Hey, thanks for watching. Kids had a great time. We were trying not to get hit. Hey, come here. Quit running off without me. Try not to get hit. A whole nother situation. Hey, remember, like, subscribe, and comment below if you want to. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and we will see you next video. Say bye.
Bye.